Before we get started, everybody, the bride and groom have requested a wireless ceremony today, so please put your cell phones away just till after the ceremony, and then you can put them back out and take as many pictures as you like. Will everybody please stand?
I was a boat stuck in a bottle, but never got the chance to touch the sea. Just forgot on the shelf, no wind in the sails, going nowhere with no one for me. I was 1 in 100 billion, a burnt out star in a galaxy. Wondering why everyone else shines out for me. I came to life when I first kissed you. Best me had these arms around you. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. I was on a worn out set of shoes, wandering the city street. Another face on the crowd, head looking down, lost in the sound of the melody. Empty pockets and a moonlight, always landing on a lost bed. Just live for the spin, look for the window, all that
Marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today. Marriage, that blessed arrangement, that dream within a dream. Just kidding. Good afternoon, everybody. Today is a celebration. It's a celebration of love, friendship, family, and two people who are committing themselves to each other forever. Who gives this bride to this man today for marriage?
We do.
All right, thank you. We represent a small fraction of family and friends who get to witness the love that Charissa and Roy have found in each other and their decision to commit themselves to a lifelong partnership. The marriage ceremony has been important for nearly every generation, culture, religion, and society. We have many important moments that happen throughout our lives, but this one is regarded as one so important we acknowledge its special status by sharing it with others. And why this moment? Because despite our differences, love is what we all share. It's that one universal truth. No matter who we are or where we come from, we know that love is worth doing right. We all have love stories. Some are short and some are long. Some love stories haven't been written yet, while others, like this story, are just now getting to the good parts. Time has a funny way of putting us exactly where we need to be. Before they began dating, Charissa and Roy met each other at a place called Tap 42. When Roy noticed a beautiful woman at the bar, he decided to go introduce himself. Charissa politely told him that she was not single. And Roy, being the gentleman he is, said he just wanted to have a nice conversation anyway. They talked for the next few hours about everything and nothing all at the same time and got lost in the moment. They said their goodbyes and at the end parted ways, both thinking to themselves how nice it was to have a genuine conversation. Frequenting places comes with the possibility of running into familiar faces. These two did not see each other for quite some time. It was about 2 years until after their initial meeting when Roy was at another place called the Public House and noticed again a beautiful girl he wanted to say hello to. A couple minutes into this conversation, Roy and Charissa, who was now single, realized they had met those couple years before, and they had the first of many good conversations that they continue to have to this day. It didn't take long for Roy to realize that Charissa was the love of his life, and he courted her like a perfect gentleman, never rushing anything and taking nothing for granted. So that brings you here. A time to pause and look back. Smile at all the moments that brought you here and look ahead at all the moments still to come. We all want those moments for you. We're here to hope with you, support you, be proud of you, and remind you that love is the best story you two can write together. It's not one moment, it's every single moment. It's big moments like saying I love you, moving in together, and getting engaged. But it's the little moments that come in between the big moments, like traveling and going on adventures, raising your cute fur babies, Mac and Leela, falling asleep next to one another, and waking up realizing this person is the person I want to see every single day when I wake up. These everyday moments fuse into one big experience, and words usually fail us when we try to explain it, but that's just the way it is with love. It's meant to be felt, not described. We all know it when we see it, and everyone sees it here today. You fell in love by chance, but you're here today because you're making a choice. You're choosing each other. You've chosen someone that makes you better than you thought you could be, makes you think, makes you smile, and makes every day brighter. You're going to make promises to each other. You're going to vow to take care of each other, stand up for each other, and find happiness in each other. You're vowing to be there. You're teaming up and saying to the other, every experience I'm going to have, I want you to be a part of forever. You two have goals, like starting a family and traveling all over the world. Things may not always go according to plan, but they'll go exactly how they should. Marriage will humble you and teach you the true meaning of sacrificing for someone else. Just always remember how you feel right now, today, and I have no doubts that this marriage will thrive. So do you, Roy, take Charissa to be your wife, to laugh with her, go on adventures with her, support her through life's tough moments, be proud of her, grow old with her, and find new reasons to love her every single day?
I do.
Do you, Charissa, take Roy as your husband, to laugh with him, go on adventures with him, support him through life's tough moments, be proud of him, grow old with him, and find new reasons to love him every single day?
I do.
Do you, Roy Anson Morlock, and you, Charissa Rose South, promise to be there for each other from this day forward? Will you bring out the best in one another, share your happiest moments together, and love each other to infinity and beyond?
We do.
The ring, please. Do you have one? Usually the rings are talked about as a perfect circle with no beginning and no end. These rings do have a beginning. We take Roy's. We take hers. Rock is dug up from the earth. Metal is liquefied, molded, cooled, and polished to create something beautiful from raw elements. Love is a lot like that. It comes from humble beginnings made by imperfect beings and is the process of making something beautiful where once there was nothing. Place the ring on her left finger. And repeat after me. As a sign of my eternal love and affection,
As a sign of my eternal love and affection,
with this ring I thee wed.
with this ring I thee wed.
Place the ring on his left thing. It's that one. You're good.
Oh.
Repeat after me. As a sign of my eternal love and affection,
As a sign of my eternal love and affection,
with this ring I thee wed.
with this ring I thee wed.
It is my great honor to now pronounce you husband and wife. I'm going to get out of this photo. You may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Morlock.
I'm going to dip you right here.